said. Well said. Okay, now when we're coming into our freehold markets, honestly, Matt, this is where we'd actually seen, I'm going to take a step back. It was more in our detached market because we've seen a little bit of struggles otherwise. So just while we're looking across all regions and freehold, month over month, we did see a continued decrease. This is actually interesting enough. This is more so, no, sorry, it's not more so than what we saw for our overall, but in terms of our freehold, we are down that 0.6%. So again, just kind of cruising along. Transaction volume up similarly. We're seeing that kind of reflected the same way. New listings, like you said, I love that you're marking this out in gold because it's not good nor bad. They are going up, but I think the difference there in terms of our termination volume, as well as we're seeing people try to figure out where the pricing needs to be for these things to sell. We're seeing that increase both month over month, and again, very similarly to our all home types, we're looking at very similar percentages there in terms of the housing market.
Yeah, I mean 39% on the new listings is a high number, but we're also coming off a weak year from last year as well. So, but yeah, overall trend kind of the same. I would imagine that it's the townhomes and semis that are probably driving the price a little bit lower.
Yeah, I feel that as well. I think part of that too is usually like the way our markets work is we kind of feed upwards, right? So when the condo markets are doing well, those condo owners become semi and townhome buyers, and then they move to the detached, right? And right now with the condo market doing as poorly as it is, just because of the massive amounts of inventory we're seeing there, we're not seeing as much movement upwards into the market, into that next segment.
Yeah, and I think townhomes and semis, a lot of first-time home buyers or move-ups. But you also, you're mixed in with the first-time home buyers and the investors, and I think those two are kind of really taking a step back right now.
Yeah. All right, coming into the sales volume, we're seeing that similar trend there in terms of our freehold. We are lower than all other years dating back to 2011. We talked a little bit about that big uptick that we could see as we see things stabilize. It is possible to see that turnaround. It's funny, Matt. I saw somebody post the other day about months of inventory decreasing, and I was like, are you out to lunch? I'm not seeing this in the data at all. We've got more new listings, lower sales, active listings are up, our months of inventory are up. So I don't know if somebody just got some of the wrong data there, but this is the increase that we're seeing. We're now hovering around that 4 months worth of inventory. I don't know if you saw the same post that I'm talking about. It's from somebody that we know.
From Ben Rabideau. That post has actually been, it was wrong. It was wrong data. They came out and they've already made the adjustment on that.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're still lower in months of inventory than what we saw at some points at the end of 2023 and the beginning of 2024. But we are, we're clearly making a trend line to the upside on months of inventory as we're in a holding pattern.
Yeah. And so again, this is just opportunity out there for buyers and sellers. You got to make sure your pricing is right. We talked about being the market instead of chasing the market, and months of inventory are a big factor in that.